In this video, I'm going to be talking about the best cards to be picking up right now in NBA 2K25 My Team after these new heroic super packs did cause the auction house to go down quite a bit for pink diamond and below cards, but I'll be talking about some other good Galaxy Opal cards that I think are worth their price tag that maybe necessarily didn't drop in price for those Galaxy Opal cards, but going to talk mainly about pink diamond cards and below that went down in price because of these super packs dropping, which just caused the auction house to be a lot more flooded with every single pink diamond, being that there was a 29% chance in these super packs to pull a pink diamond card, a 62% chance to pull a diamond. So a lot of people, if they were ripping these packs, were going to pull pink diamonds or above. Obviously, I don't think many people were pulling Galaxy Opals and Dark Matters, but that pink diamond at 29% was being pulled quite a bit. And for example, right, I think the first card I want to talk about is going to be Michael Beasley. Now, he hasn't really seemed to gone down that much in price. We can see a Michael Beasley right here looking for around 100,000 MT, but the supply of Michael Beasleys on the auction house is a ton more. When I was looking before the super packs dropped, there was maybe 10 to 15 Michael Beasleys. Now it looks like there's, I'm not going to count, but 25, 30 plus Michael Beasleys up on the auction house right now. And I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't hit a buy now price tag. He is really, really good though. So I would recommend, even if he's going for a bit more than 100K, maybe get him for like 125, 130, 150 is probably the most I would pay for this card. He's very, very good at small forward. He's worth that price tag. But just the reason why I wouldn't pay more than like 150 is because you can easily get this card for around 110, 125K pretty much any single time throughout the day. So that's how much I would pay for this card, but I think he's a very good small forward. He's really good offensively. He's got one of the best jump shots in this game, some of the best dribble sigs as well. If you're looking for a scoring small forward, it's going to be harder to get a better card than pink diamond Michael Beasley. To talk about another card that I think is a really good buy right now, and that is going to be this pink diamond Dr. J. Now, for example, this one's going for about 300K, but that's because he has 34 Hall of Fame badges. He's got almost every single Hall of Fame badge in the game on this pink diamond Dr. J. But just for a base one like this, I've been seeing them hover around, again, kind of that same price tag as Michael Beasley, maybe 125, 150K at the most for pink diamond Dr. J. But again, look at the supply of how many up are on the auction house. That's why I'm kind of surprised he isn't lower in price, just because there's a lot more of a supply on the auction house because of these new super packs. I thought maybe he would get close to a buy now price, and he's not that far off. I don't think we see Michael Beasley or Dr. J be buyout cards just because they are so good. Like, Dr. J is still a top 5 shooting guard in this game, 6'7" at the 2, really good jump shot, good enough defensively, 92 steal, 94 perimeter. He's pretty much the same as his Dark Matter version. And if we go to his Dark Matter, you guys can see he's selling for like 1 million MT plus. And there's some more Dark Matters up in the auction house than normally. Normally there's only like a couple up in the auction house. But again, maybe some people are pulling this card from packs. Maybe people are panic selling him as well. But again, this Dark Matter Dr. J is really, really good. But the pink diamond is not that much worse. And he's only selling for like 150,000 MT at the most for a base version. So I think pink diamond Michael Beasley and Dr. J are both really good buys from kind of the older sets. We're going to talk about the newer sets here in a second, of course, and cards that I think are really good. We'll go over to the Radioactive set. I think everybody should be going, if they need a small forward, or even if they need a power forward realistically, but mainly at small forward, and going and picking up this pink diamond Jonathan Bender. He is so good, and he's only like, I want to find out his exact price, but I think he's like 65K is what I think he's going for. And for that price tag, guys, you're not going to get much better than Jonathan Bender, who is a 7-foot small forward with one of the fastest jump shots in this game. Super easy to green. He can shoot over the top of anybody. Looks like he's going for a bit more than 60K. Maybe he's 65, 70K. So he's not 64. We'll go to 70,000 MT. He should definitely be up there for 70K. So he's 70,000 MT and below. I think that's a great pickup. I don't know how you get a better card right now in the game for under 70K than Jonathan Bender. And you can find him for like a little bit cheaper, maybe at 68,000, potentially 65,000 MT as well. This card, so good for his price tag. Like I mentioned, 7 foot at small forward. He's got good stats across the board, but the main thing about this card is he's a incredibly tall small forward with a really good jump shot, super fast. He's switchable on defense. He can shoot over the top of pretty much any single defender in this game at the small forward position. I think he's a must buy from this Radioactive set, and just a must buy in general. I think Kyle Korver, for his price, maybe he didn't drop in price because of these super packs, but he is also a must buy as well. He's about maybe 90,000 MT on the auction house right now, 85 to 90,000, which I think is a great deal. Maybe you can find a badged up one for a little bit more, But this card, he's got his own jump shot on very quick, which is a great release. He's 6'7" net shooting guard, 99 3-point shot. They actually gave him some pretty good defensive stats as well, 92 perimeter, 90 steal. I think he's considerably a top 5 shooting guard in this game. I think he's for sure in that top 10 shooting guard range, and for only about 90k, it's a really good pickup in my opinion for Galaxy Opal Kyle Korver. I think these are like the 2 must-have cards in this Radioactive set. I think Gilbert Arenas is pretty good as well. I want to see his price tag, exactly what he's going for. It looks like he's maybe 70,000 MT is what we're seeing, 65k, so maybe 65,000 MT for Galaxy Opal Gilbert Arenas. If you're looking for a good offensive point guard, he's definitely a good buy. Like, he's only 6'4", he's maybe a bit undersized, but he's got a high 3-point rating at a 97, good defensive stats across the board, good speed, good agility, and he's got a good jump shot and very solid dribble sigs as well. So I think Gilbert Arenas is a great buy from this Radioactive set. And then to talk about a couple budget cards, I think Matt Barnes, he's also a must pick up from this Radioactive set if you guys are looking for a budget shooting guard. He's got a very quick, great jump shot, 6'7" at the 2, 93 3-ball. Like I mentioned, that really good jump shot. And he's also a very good defender, 93 perimeter, 90 steal, 87 interior, 82 block. If you're looking for a budget card, would definitely recommend Matt Barnes. And I would also highly recommend this Diamond Tyson Chandler. If you're looking for a budget center, he's literally 4,000 MT or below on the auction house. He can also play power forward. Yes, he's a 62 3-ball, but it's a very greenable jump shot. He's a great interior scorer, and he's one of the better budget defenders in this game for his price tag. 96 block, 96 interior defense, 85 steal, 85 perimeter. Would highly recommend this card if you're looking for a great budget option at that center or power forward position. Going over to the inevitable set, I think there's only a couple cards in here that I'd really recommend, and that's going to be Drazen Petrovic for honestly a cheap price. Like, he's what, 65,000 MT, a very similar card to Galaxy Opal Kyle Korver. He's got a great jump shot, 99 3. He's a good enough defender, and you can find him for like 60 to 65k. I think he's amazing for that price tag. I think Rudy Gobert, surprisingly enough, for about like 90k, it looks like, or maybe 100k. He's going up in price even more because that's just how good of a card he is. But for 100,000 MT, it might seem crazy for Galaxy Opal Rudy Gobert, but he is so amazing because of his defense. 98 block, 98 interior defense, 88 steal, even a 94 perimeter. This card is ridiculous defensively, such a good rebounder, and he's got almost every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in this game besides one, which is Pick Dodger. Everything else is on Hall of Fame, so ridiculously good of a defensive card from this set. I would also maybe look to pick up like a Danny Green or a Kobe White if you guys are looking for budget options at the point guard and shooting guard position. But I think Rudy Gobert and Drazen Petrovic are more of the better buys from this inevitable drop. From Heroic set, I think the only card here really is Vucevic. I wouldn't be looking to get any other card. He's a good power forward for 85k, 6'10" at power forward, has a really good jump shot, and he's just solid defensively, solid rebounder. But I think for 85,000 MT, if you're looking for a power forward, is definitely a good option. Also talking about Vlade Divac from this unlimited set, he's another really good option for about 100,000 MT, maybe 95k at the power forward position. 7'1", can play center power forward. He's surprisingly, like, him and Gobert were really surprising to me that they're that good, even Vucevic as well. But these are some of the best power forward and center cards in the game. I think Vucevic, Gobert, and Vlade Divac are all three really, really good buys. And then also this Galaxy Opal Rudy Gay for about 150,000 MT. I don't believe he's anywhere near a buyout price, but there's also quite a bit up on the auction house. I don't think he'll be a buy now anytime soon, but he is a really, really good small forward, 6'8", 7'3" wingspan. One of my favorite jump shots in this game with the Rudy Gay base, Rudy Gay upper on quick timing. I think he's so amazing and definitely worth his price tag. And then in season 4, like, there's a lot of good all-star cards you guys can pick up. I would most likely stay away from the Dark Matters. They're just so expensive, and I don't think are worth their price tag unless you have crazy amounts of MT to spend. But I think you could look at some Galaxy Opals, potentially like a Cade Cunningham or an Evan Mobley, but I would say even away from most Opals besides Jaren Jackson Jr. I think he's also a great buy at the power forward position. A really good defensive card, has a great jump shot. And just to kind of talk about his diamond card as well, his diamond is very good for the price tag of only like 15 to 20k, unless he's gone up. Yeah, 17k right there, 16,000. He's another really good buy, 15,000 MT right there for diamond Jaren Jackson Jr. Depends on your price point. If you're rocking on a budget price, a budget amount of MT to spend, then obviously go for his diamond version. If you have a bit more MT to spend, then maybe you can spend it on his Galaxy Opal version. But cards from this all-star set, I'd recommend Stephon Castle. Always going to recommend this card for under 20k. Can't get much better at the point guard position. Bilal Coulibaly's really good. Alex Sarr's really good. Zach Edey is great as well. Those are sort of the top tier cards from this all-star set. I want to talk about the sweetness set because I think AK-47, who's very close to being a buy now once again, just like a Michael Beasley and a Dr. J, maybe selling for like 125k. He's such a good small forward defensively, 6'9" at small forward. And take a look at these defensive stats: 97 block, 97 steal, 97 perimeter, 94 interior defense. If you're looking for a really good defensive small forward, it's going to be harder. It's going to be hard to get better than Galaxy Opal AK. Terry Dishingers a good option. Pink Diamond Big Z is a good option as well for more of that budget price range. If you're looking for the Lunar New Year set, like I said, Michael Beasley, I think, is for sure the best option there. Pink Diamond Bull, I know he's come down quite a bit in price. He's 7'3" at power forward. He can be very glitchy. Not really sure if he's worth his price tag, but just going to throw his name out there because I know a lot of people like Bull cards, and he is a very glitchy card. And then to go back to season 3, I think from the Swish set is going to be Pink Diamond Kristaps. He's really good for his price. He's about 100,000 MT, but he's a very good center. 7'2", has a good jump shot. Has he gone up to be? He's still a buy now, 100,000 MT, but just barely. He's kind of been fluctuating in price quite a bit, but he's a really good center card. Would definitely recommend him at the center position. And another center to talk about is from this laser focus set. Pink Diamond Akeem has been coming down quite a bit in price. He's about 40, maybe 45,000 MT. When I'm recording this video, 38,000 right there, 35,000. He's so good for that price tag. If you guys can go pick him up, would definitely recommend this card. He is so good at center, so good at power forward as well. Really good defender, 97 interior defense, 94 block, has great rebounding, great speed, and a very good jump shot for a Pink Diamond center card. And that's pretty much it. Like, you know, there's a a diamond Paulo Banchero. He's also good for like under 20,000 MT as well. A 6'10" small forward that can really do it all at the small forward position. But those are mainly going to be the cards that I'd recommend. You know, Pink Diamond Wemby, you know, he's going to be expensive, but he's always a really good card to pick up if you have the MT to spend, because he's one of the best centers in this game. So if you have a lot of MT to spend and you're looking to spend it, I think Pink Diamond Wemby is obviously a really good option. And yeah, guys, that's just going to be the best cards to be buying right now after these new heroic super packs did drop. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are looking to pick up any cards. Let me know what cards you guys are looking to buy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.